Hello again, dear viewer, and welcome back to Risk of Rain 2. We are still on that 1.0 update hype train, so we are playing on my 100% save file, and we are still attempting to beat the final boss and unlock the brand new character. And I think I'm gonna ride on Artificer today. I had a pretty good run on Artificer, got to the final boss, but the audio issues that plagued yesterday's video, that was an honest mistake on my end. I just had some of my microphone settings wrong. But the audio issues that plagued the video yesterday were persistent throughout my entire day of recording. So there goes all of that amazing 1.0 footage that I recorded in the heat of the moment yesterday. But that is okay. I got a video out yesterday, even if it wasn't good, and that's what matters to me. Unfortunately, it was not a very good video, which means I'm still sort of stumbling, which is a bit frustrating, but, you know, these things happen. You can't let yourself get too worried about them. All we can do is progress forward and hope that today's video goes more smoothly. I did a couple casual runs on the way, when I was uploading previous videos, and I got to the final boss a couple more times. And I have clips of those to show you if I remember to edit those in, or I beat the final boss today. That would be fantastic. Artificer's normal mouse 2, I'm using the alternate mouse 2 right now, her normal mouse 2 did get buffed, but I did not remember to put that on, so I cannot say exactly how good it is because I've been using the Ice Spear for so long. Okay. We have a disturbing lack of items coming into the 2-minute mark here. So let us see if we can improve our situation somewhat. I have $68, that's like 2 small chests, or 1 large chest and change. Stun grenade, sticky bomb, I think I'll take the sticky bomb. Random was tempting there, but sticky bomb is a fine amount of damage, especially early on. And, you know, taking these items that are, well, taking items, I shouldn't lump sticky bomb in with all of these items, but taking items that are better in the early game isn't as much of a opportunity cost these days because of the new Scrapper interactable that lets us mulch those into some free stuff later on. Alright, not the most thrilling start, but we have some solid items going into this teleporter. Beetle Queen should pose not too many issues. Okay, well, maybe if she levels up mid-fight, that might cause a couple issues, but honestly, I think we've already dealt with all of the extra health that she got. Our damage seems exceptional, although it is my first run of the day. Maybe I'm just not used to Artificer's boss damage like I am when I'm playing all day. But yeah, I'm really loving this new update. A lot of very nice changes to survivors across the board. I played a little bit of Acrid, and Acrid's new regenerative tag on some of their skills is just phenomenal for improving their gameplay. Especially because it went on mostly the skills that were not particularly favored before. So it allows for a lot of interesting push and pull between the two different mouse 2s that Acrid has access to. And also Acrid's mouse 1 versus Vision's Paracy, which was a very important distinction before. We forgot to pick up our teleporter item. We got an old guillotine, which is a fine item. It was nerfed recently, but it was nerfed alongside the elite health that it gave you benefit against, so all things considered, it's around equal. It's probably a little bit weaker, but it was a really strong item before anyway. So, that is okay. And we are right on time going into the second floor at almost exactly the 5-minute mark, which is a good place to be. Hill right next to spawn is another thing you like to see. There's a scrapper. I don't think we want to scrap anything just yet. We are still working on the earlier floors, so the less dead items we have, the better, even if the items we have aren't very good. And yeah, the scrapper really helps with the floor-to-floor strategy, I think. You know, a lot of times you just kind of get screwed by the RNG, but now that you can guarantee that those items that you get that aren't very good can go towards something more useful when they become 3D printed, it becomes a lot more enticing to pick up just any old item so you can turn it into scrap later. So items like fungus and the rusted key and stuff have jumped up the value tier list quite a bit. And it's nice because it means you're never quite disappointed to get an item anymore, because they can potentially become, say, lensmaker's classes if you play your cards right. But the trick is, you know, you need to understand, like, how much value am I actually getting out of this? Even if it's not an item that you love, you know, you do get value out of every single item, and that is a very important aspect of what causes Risk of Rain runs to go nuts so often. Okay, hold on. I've gotta mute my Discord here. Sorry about this, dear viewers. Gotta go into streamer mode. Anyway, nice casual floor 2. We did get a big chest. Although we are in the danger zone for the teleporter, and thankfully I see it right over there. Let's take a bit of a detour to open up this small chest, and we should be perfectly on time for the second floor as well, which is really nice, because Artificer really, really cares about that. Renaud's Band is a great pickup, because Renaud's Band now activates on hits of 400% or higher. We will want to... we are a particularly good character to exploit that because of our ice projectiles and such. In fact, I think our Mouse 2 is currently the only skill we have that is capable of rocking that, which is a bit of a shame, but we will do what we can. And that's what I was talking about. Well, I don't think that episode exists anymore because of audio problems, but Artificer has quite a bit of trouble with Stone Titan lasers because they are very good at killing someone who is out of position without mobility skills. And when you are Artificer, you are already one of those two things, just by nature of being Artificer. So, you're like the polar opposite of Huntress, really. Okay. Oh man, playing good Artificer feels great, though. You gotta stick on your toes. If you're not moving, you're already dead. If you're not sprinting, you're halfway there. So you need to ration out your skills quite a lot, because none of them will have the right movement that you need to really get your stuff going. And that's why things like secondary magazine are so important. Alright, let's get going. That's fine, we're going to be entering stage 3 before the 10-minute mark. And the Titanic Neural is going to be a pretty big deal for us because of our natural squishiness. 348 health is a pretty solid amount going into stage 3 on Artificer. And the health regen that it gives us, I'm sure, will also come quite in handy. So, you know, although our total amount of items is fairly low, we have 0 items that we're set to see so far. One or two soldier syringes on Artificer is fine, but Artificer doesn't care too much about attack speed. In fact, sometimes a phenomenally large amount of attack speed can be problematic, because you only have 4 charges of your mouse 1 by default, and therefore, the faster you get rid of those, yes, the faster you can go back to sprinting, which is important, but also the faster you will run out of burst damage to throw at an enemy, and that is potentially kind of dangerous. Our third old guillotine, honestly, not that much of a problem for us, because we have the freeze debuff built into our kit, which it does stack, and gives the same effect. So it just means that elites will have even less health than they did before, which is totally fine. Elites are quite irritating to deal with, especially on the higher floors. So that is okay. So let's see. What are we looking for? See, the trouble is, I know now that the third phase of the final boss does some funky stuff involving our items. So we will actually want to keep track of our items in context of that as well. Okay, the teleporter is over there. Probably market, but it's on the other side of the bridge. That's what you need to remember, really. 74. Oh, my drone is dead. That's a shame. Sticky bomb number 2. Chrono Bauble. That is fine. 1 extra thing for Death Mark, I suppose. Okay, I need a couple more money. Oh, does it not stack? I thought it stacked. Huh. I didn't notice the threshold change on that elite enemy when I froze it, so maybe it doesn't stack. I was under the impression that it did. Okay, I guess we'll just get another one. You know, the more guillotines you stack, the less health things have. So, it's just a bit silly, you know? I once had a command run where my friend and I were memeing around, and he was stacking just a ton of old guillotines. And it was at the point where elite enemies had less health than the normal ones. It was very funny. Because what, Blazing Elite, they just brought it down to like 4 times the health. And so like if you cut that in half, it's 2 times. And if you somehow get enough guillotines to cut their health a quarter, then it's just normal health again. And any more than that is great, you know? And this Ronald's band really helping out. You can see the free damage on the Beetle Guard there. Just completely destroyed him. Okay, spent about 3 minutes on this stage, that's okay. Yep, and I have Ronald's band again, so goodbye. Feels bad, feels good. Fresh meat is fine, and a good payout right after that is nice to see. Paul's Goat Hoof gets us a little bit of extra movement speed, which we are definitely happy to see. As I've stated before, Stage 3's where they start to get pretty big, so a little bit of movement speed around this time is definitely something I'm interested in getting. We missed our Ronald's Band shot, which is appropriately on our ice power, to be fair. So what, that adds an extra 250 to our 400 at base. So that's 650% to like, what, 1450%, which is not bad at all. Starting to get those loader numbers, you know, loader hits 1700%. Random. Tougher times, please. Monster Tooth is fine. Monster Tooth and Medkit now give you percentage health on top of their flat HP heal, which is a pretty big deal for our sustain. And it makes those items much less dead than they were before. So yeah, they gave us the ability to get rid of all of our dead items and then simultaneously buffed all of the items that used to be dead. So, yeah, very smart design decisions from Goku and the team. still one-shotting wisps, which is nice. Feels good to play proper Artificer. You know, counting your shots is something not a lot of other characters have to do, and it feels cool to do the exact amount of shots that you need to kill an enemy, and then watch their health tick down from the fire. Yeah, good luck, Beetle Guard. I'm the king of staying not on the floor. I do want to check up here, because I know there is a new shrine spawn up this way. But other than that, I think we've got enough items that we can activate the teleporter without too much issue. Okay, and then I can see the one from down there as well. But let's check up here for chests real quick first. There's a Lunar Bud, which I'm going to open, because it might not matter. Okay, Corpse Bloom was the opposite of what I was looking for, if we're going to be real. That's okay. Let's get rid of these very dangerous overloading wisps, and then we will be on our way. That was cool. Okay. Focus crystal. Another hoof. Nice to see. And we're getting some pretty decent movement speed now. That's a 28% movement speed boost from both of those hooves. And we're at that part of the game where it's starting to spam a bunch of low enemies without using a lot of the expensive ones or a lot of elites. This is a very fun part of the game for Artificer. Clay Dune Strider, hello? Oh, hello. Bah. Oh, such big damage. Oh, hell. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm dead. No, I'm not. The Titanic Knurl. Look at the Titanic Knurl. I'm out regenning the big suck. Get out of here. I don't want to see your face around here anymore. Oh, I hate this boss, so it's very nice to have enough regen to deal with this. You do not know how many Artificer Monsoon attempts have ended by Clay Dune Strider. It is so irritating. Okay, yep. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, that was so cool. That felt so good. Oh my. Okay, both of those wisps should be dead. Let's get another good flamethrower here. Just cook them. The amount of damage that flamethrower deals is just so dramatic. I think that's a new guillotine effect and sound that I'm hearing now, because I didn't hear that before. Which is good. I like it. Siren's Call, okay. Do I want to get rid of the Slepton Daisy? Not particularly. Okay. So, the trick here is going to be spawning the Alloy Worship unit without taking a trillion years. This was a bad time to use the flamethrower. Okay. Okay. I don't like this bird, so it's gone now. Okay, here we go. That's an egg, so that's 1 out of 5, I think. I still think it is 5. There we go. Let's open open up this chest. Looks like there's another one nearby as well. Sticky bomb is fine. Ah, if only. That would have looked like a really big gamer move if I got that read properly. Okay, hold on. Yep, you can track the health bar below the geometry. Sneaky about it. Yeah, come on. All you beetles just funnel in there. Get those sick collats, bro. Out of here. Whoa. Another monster tooth. Magma worm. Ooh-wee. Yeah, sure is stage 4. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, Magma Worm feels a lot better. They made its AI more aggressive, so it seems like it's actually sticking to you a lot more. And that makes it a lot easier to manage. Yeah. Get out of here. Okay. I think we have enough for this chest up here. Yep. Ah. If only, once again. Let's get this new altar. I find it ironic that you can set the magma worm on fire. Come on, you little prick. Come on. There we go. Ooh, okay. Egg. Egg. Egg down there. Egg down there. That's the artificer strat. You can see the eggs a lot easier from all the way up here. Ooh, energy drink. Very nice. The first energy drink is slightly better than the rest of them. So it is nice to see that. Yet another sticky bomb probably means more damage, which is okay for me. Oh wow, okay, yeah, this thing has quite a bit of health for this stage of the game. Okay, just want to make sure we get that Brunald's band hit as often as possible. And if it is practical, we should head in there for flamethrower plays, but we want to make sure we don't get mulched by the tiny guys before then. Oh lord. Okay, this isn't looking good, friends. Although there is a chest here. Nice wall. Tri-tip. Oh, lord. Lordy. Oh, yep, there it is. Damn. Alright, well. That's okay. We just, you know, dust ourselves off. Try again. Let's try with that charged nanobomb now instead of the spear. Did get buffed. I think it does more damage now. Does 2,000%. Has a much... Ooh, yeah, it has drop-off now. That is worth knowing. But it also has a much farther travel distance. And it looks like it does little sparks now off of the edge of things. Right? Ooh, it does. Ooh. I don't know. I don't believe that was there before. That is very intriguing. It'll be interesting to see if that procs things like ukulele does, because it seems to share a particle effect. Very exciting changes for Artificer, it looks like. Need $2 more. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that feels cool. I like it. Kobe. Come on. Yeah! We got something. Ice wall. Left on. Okay. Damn, another big chest, huh? Okay. Got 25. I think I do want to go for that big chest. Yeah, this 2,000 damage burst, 2,000% damage burst, is probably going to be a pretty big deal against bosses. Yo! What is going on? Okay. Shattering Justice is the second item on the first floor. Is a good sign. Now let's immediately put it into that scrapper and wait for, oh right, I'm not using the spear. Wow, yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to. I've used the spear quite a lot. But either way, Shattering Justice on the first floor. Crazy. Insane. You know what, let's just hit the teleporter. Let's just do it. We don't need to stick around here. We've only got 2 items, but one of them is busted. So... you know what? We'll get the 50 for that chest from the teleporter, I bet. Stone Titan. Ugh. Oh, right. We have Shattering Justice. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, my God. Get out of here. It's a good thing I leveled up. If I didn't level up, I probably would have died just now. And that would have been a massive shame. Okay. 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 Tactical retreat. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's... okay. 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 I see it. Okay. Whew. 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 Oh, left on Daisy, let's go. Let's go. I told you guys. I told you guys. We only got 2 items, but it's ridiculous. And also, we got the freaking ukulele, dude. Crazy. Crazy. This run's good. This run's gonna go far. I believe in it. Alright, yeah, we have 137, so let's go get that large chest like I wanted, and then we can head out. Are those actually 2? Oh no, one of them seems to be open. So that's fine. It's good that it was the closer one, then. Save us a little bit of time. Are you okay. 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 I'm taking a screenshot of that. I'm sending that to my friends. Give me 1 second. Let's fucking go, dude. This is nuts. So, like, all things considered, Stage 2 is probably free for the most part. Abandoned Aqueduct. We don't even really need to worry about small enemies anymore, because we have the Tesla Coil, which is one of the best items for dealing with specifically that. So let's just get a bunch of free money off of these lesser wisps and get along with our day. Oh, yes. Thank you for 111 money for 0 effort. I would have laughed so hard if that was another red. Right? Ion Bomb. Ion Bomb is different. I was using the spear again in my head. 76? That's probably enough. I bet this is 74. 45 even. Might be 74 for a large chest by this point. shame it's not. This isn't on monsoon. This would have been really cool for a monsoon run. But that's okay. We are still trying to get our unlocks, so we're still playing on Rainstorm. I'm not quite experienced enough at this game to just unlock stuff on monsoon quite yet. And I don't want to unlock it on Drizzle. That seems much less entertaining. Much less fun without the struggle. Oh, more lesser rifts. Goodbye. I didn't even have to throw the ball in there. Although, Kobe? 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 Kobe! Oh my god, what a crazy shot. Okay, well, that's okay. I feel like we're rushing, but it's actually almost exactly 7 minutes. So I suppose that's just good instincts on my count. Let's get these last couple kills. A little bit of spare money and XP. Should go pretty far. And as you can see, this Tesla coil is just doing such an amazing amount of work for us right now. We don't even have to worry about anything. This big chest is worth getting. Potentially be another red, make our run even more insane, but it's not, of course. Yeah, I picked up a drone. What of it? Drone's nice. Drone's cute. Missile drone's alright, especially at this part of the game. Play Doomstrider. Usually pretty annoying, but Shattering Justice does a wonder for our damage. So check out this ball. 815. Let's go! Yo! And we get the Mired Urn, which is a brand new item. I don't believe I've gotten it on camera yet. Very interesting little item. Gives you the big suck from the Clay Doomstrider's kit when they get to low health. Except for you, it's just always on when you're in combat, although its range is dramatically reduced. And it is worth noting that it also affects friendly characters, which is a bit odd, but I don't think it does too much damage, although it does give the Tard debuff, which is a pretty nasty slow. And another thing for Deathmark, which on top of Shattering Justice and our Innate Fire puts us at 3 of the 4 required pieces of Exodia for the strongest item in the game. So that's pretty good. If we could get a Tri-Tip Dagger, we could probably use Deathmark fairly consistently. One of the things I appreciate about this game is that all of the stuff is systemic, which is to say, like, it's not hard-coded for specific things. You know, like, when enemies get the unstable Tesla coil, works exactly like yours does. You know, when you debuff enemies, it's the same debuffs the enemies use. You know, it's a very cool little thing about this game, and I think it's a result of indie developers having to do a lot with a little. You know, that's sort of what the roguelike genre was born out of in the first place, as far as I can tell. Oh, yo, Prayon Accumulator? Let's go. I don't have an equipment yet, so let's get that free Prayon. My soul is saying don't skip stage 3, but my heart is like, yo, just activate the freaking teleporter, dude. Just go. Just go. You've got a Tesla coil. You've got Shattering Justice. You can just go. But I don't think that's a good idea. Let's pick up this defensive item. I am a little worried about that. Left on Daisy again. It's fine, I suppose. It's a healing item that doesn't affect the final boss, at the very least. Right. Fungus bad. Like, all of these items, both of those items, I should say, are scrapper fodder at this point. You know, I'll pick up a stun grenade. It's not an item that I'm like, oh yeah, stun grenade, but it's an item like, oh yeah, stun grenade. Because you know, flamethrower hits a lot, and stunning things in your flamethrower makes them easier to hit. So especially with enemies like imps and stuff, that'll probably come in handy. Crowbar. Crowbar on our big damage hit on our ice, on our nano bomb is going to be a pretty big deal, I bet. No neutron, feels bad. But it's okay. We are still riding the high of this Tesla coil pickup. Yeah, I'm a death machine on legs, look at me. I've got a Prayon in the pocket, got a Prayon in my kit. Got a missile drone. I'd pick up the gunner drone for a joke, but I don't have enough money to make it confidently. And we just got a topaz brooch. It's fine. We're doing good. Look at this. We're doing solid. $44, definitely not enough for that. But how much is this? 159. Okay. So that's our new goal. We're already at 114, so we're doing pretty good for ourselves. And I do want these armor-piercing rounds as well. I think bosses are the scariest thing for us at the moment, even though we did just get that Freon accumulator. Several boss attacks are incredibly spooky for like their one-shot potential. So getting more consistent damage against bosses is going to be a pretty big help for us. Because, oh my god! Oh my god! Ceremonial daggers! So lucky. This is such an insane run. Okay. Yeah. So now it's go time. Now it's time to leave. I'm very glad I didn't just skip stage 3. I've gotten that insane hole. There it goes. Not even a problem. And we get our freaking Kajaras banned. That'll help us out with the AoE we're definitely not hurting for. Wow, look at this freaking fire tornado. I love that new effect. Ooh, and our ceremonial daggers don't pop those. Oh, right, okay, so we have ceremonial daggers and Tesla coil during a teleporter, so we just sit here. And, you know, how's your guys' day going? I've, you know, it's my day off, so I've just kind of been lazing around. I've been hanging out with my cat. We saw, actually, really crazy, out our front door, my cat actually saw a local stray, and there was like this whole family of raccoons, like 3 or 4 of them, and I think like I saw one big one and a couple small ones, so I think it's like a little family of those bastards. And it was really cute, honestly. A lot of stray cats in my neighborhood. We have sort of a natural area next to us, so there's sort of a natural wooded area for all sorts of animals to hide out in, so we see a decent chunk of stray cats. But it's interesting, they've been, since my family dog has recently passed away, which is a bit of a shame, very sad for me, but it's fine. It was not too long ago, but a little while ago, so I processed all the emotions there. And I think that both my cat and the neighborhood cats have both gotten a lot more enthusiastic, I don't know, energetic. You know, when there's not a dog guarding my house, the cats are a lot more enticed to come up to it. It's crazy how that works. But you know, it's been very fun. We had a stray cat come up to us earlier this year, and we ended up feeding them for a little while and finding them a nice forever home to go to. So you know, I love working with animals. There's something very pure about, you know, the intentions of an animal. A dog's never gonna lie to you. A dog doesn't have any agenda. A dog is just there to, you know, be happy. And I think, you know, we could all learn a little bit from that. That's why I'm here, you know? I just want to have a little bit of happiness that I can project onto the world. And I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying your time with me. I'm certainly enjoying my time with you. On this nice, chill, insanely good Risk of Rain run today. Let's hope this is good enough to get us the captain. Oh, by the way, we're gonna get our free red, so we're gonna end this run with at least 4 reds. If I can get a newt shrine, I'd probably go to the void, because hell, why not? And that'd probably get us a 5th one, which would be insane. I would love to see that, but you know, can't count your chickens before they hatch? Is that the phrase? That sounds wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the phrase. Is the idea that, like, some eggs can have 2 embryos in them? I'm not sure. I do not know. It's a very odd little phrase, you know. There's a lot of idioms that don't make a whole lot of sense if you think about them too hard. But, you know, I'm not a farmer. I'm not one of those farmer guys from the early 1900s or whenever that saying became popularized, so can't say for sure. But yeah, you know, the ceremonial daggers are just so good. You can already hear them going out and just causing problems for me. I'm looking around for these eggs. I need to get to a high point so I can do the jetpack thing again. 127. Green. Rose buckler is fine. Okay. Another one. Another one. It's just another one. It's okay. It's okay, it's just another red. You know, it's not even a good one. It's the head stompers. It's the head stompers. Head stompers ain't shit. But it's fine. And I got another red. It's fine, no problems. No problems whatsoever here on this good old Risk of Rain run. This is crazy. I don't think I've ever gotten this lucky in any run. So I'm gonna be kind of upset if this doesn't end up beating the final boss, but at the same time, I understand why it may end up not beating the final boss. So all I want is this freaking last egg. I already checked in the weird places over by the boss arena. I already went over here. They're not below, right? Like, they can't spawn down here underneath the ruins of the ship, can they? Didn't think so. Let's just let's scoot around here for items then. Yeah, Head Stomper is nice for Artificer because you can get up a little higher before using a jetpack. Your air momentum is a little weird, but you know, it's not like we have a Wax Quail that we would have concerns about that for. Oh, yay, fireworks! Honestly, not a bad idea. I don't even know anymore, I'm just looking anywhere now. Oh, really? Okay, well, at least you don't take fall damage anymore. That is one of the very nice things about Head Stompers. Honestly, I wouldn't be too mad if fall damage was just not a mechanic, but I understand why it is. It was in the first game too, so it's fine. It just, you know, you either don't notice it or it leads to some frustrating deaths is the concern, but I don't know. Frustrating deaths is not exactly something this game is devoid of. Oh, they were all just right here, where they usually are. Kobe? Oh, that looks good. Not quite. Oh, that was a good one. And that was with the crowbar, too. Nice. The Prayon Accumulator hit right as the sort of solo part of this, well, as the looping point of this, this song came by. God, Shattering Justice is so good. And Mired Urn seems to be doing a good chunk of work for us too, honestly. Okay, this might kill it. Oh, not quite. But this will. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? That is a Dio's! Alright. So what? That's our 5th red this run? Let's go! Challenge of the Mountain time. Why did I know? I was already looking at Wandering Vagrant like I bet it's gonna be Vagrant. Oh, please kill it. Okay. Oh yeah, this is how you can tell a run's popping off, is when you can kill Vagrants before they even get a chance to hit you. Oh, well, each of them only had like 8,000 health. That's probably part of it. 2, 1, get out of here. 2 Hopu feathers. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Alright, that's fine. Aerial dominance is part of Artificer's game, so... yeah, let's get out of here. So high we're outside of the teleporter radius. And I can just stay up here for as long as I want, because we have the reduced gravity. So, that's pretty sick. Yeah, go! Ceremonial daggers! Get 'em! Get those boys. Yeah! Jellyfish. Oh shit. my tested coil didn't go off properly. Ah. Artificer, dude. Just feels so good. Super hard to get used to. But a very rewarding character to put the time into. Definitely my favorite character in this game design-wise. Both visually and mechanically. They are very fun to play. Okay, Sky Meadow. It's go time. It's money where your mouth is and all that. Luckily, we've got quite a lot of money to put in our mouth. Come on, Magma Worm? Eh. Yeah, see, I'm probably still gonna prefer the ice spear in most circumstances. Just because the drop-off on the nanobomb is pretty difficult for me to get used to. I guess that's just from not using it, though. So I shouldn't write it off just that quick. The reward is like 400% extra damage, which is not too bad. Actually, I think it's 800 because spear is 1200%, right? Oh, if only that was another red, that would have been crazy. Oh man, it's so severe. It's a lot more severe than I think. Okay, that's worth knowing. The little spikes that come off of at least the fully charged nanobomb do at least 400% because they activate the Kijaro's band there. Let's get this chest. We do still have a prawn acclimator if we need to burst down a boss real quick. Old War Stealth Kit is a fine pickup, and I bet we have enough for this Will-o'-the-Wisp as well. Yeah, definitely the only thing worth getting out of this multi-shot, too. Yeah, this is Risk of Rain, alright. Nice solid run under our belts here. I'm not having any trouble here on stage 5, really. And, you know, stage 5 is sort of the bellwether of whether a run is pretty strong or not. Although they did just make it a little easier. They nerfed some of the more annoying enemies' health pools. These mushrooms used to have more health, and so did the parents, those big teleporting bastards. Can almost make it to the top of that thing with just my jumps. Yeah. Wow! Wow, Kijaro's band! That's so strong. That is a 13-meter radius! And it just, like, did half of a mushroom's health bar on its own, and it was an elite. That's nuts. So good. Really, really love the Kajaras and Ronald's bands changes. Oh boy, mini mushroom time. Alright. Yeah, give me that cash, homie. Yeah, see, the other thing I like about the spear, the nano spear, is that it's a more consistent way to freeze people. The ice wall does not allow you to freeze airborne enemies too easily, and also it needs a decent chunk of pre-positioning. Ah, if only. Okay. So we do know the teleporter is over on this island here, and that's good, because this is sort of a distinct little area, at least to me. There's, like, several chunks to this area that are mostly the same every time. This little land bridge that I'm on right now does not always spawn, though. But that's good, because it means we do have a fast way to get from one side of the map all the way over to the teleporter. Let's get another missile drone. Yeah, so from around here. Yeah, it's right up there. You can see the geyser. Old guillotine. That's our second one. I think I want to check the top of the platforms over here before heading out to the teleporter. Because this is the last of the items we're really going to be able to get. And that means it's wonderful to see the squid turret! The worst item in the arena tier. And I don't even think it got buffed. I think it's just still bad, which is great. I love it. Squid is like fungus, but it's never useful. Yeah, see, so I want to get up tall. I want to be tall. But I move so slow. I need movement. So many mushrooms up there. Wow, the drop is so dramatic. Like, I really needed to just eat it all the way up there. Okay, it was cool that it went above them and, like, rained hell down upon them. So I'm not salty that I missed that one. Oh, more leg. Yes, thank you, more leg. Let's get this small chest. Ooh, big chest. Don't mind if I do. Another Will-o'-the-Wisp. Bigger explosions on that will help our AoE. Our already nuts AoE. Brass contraptions. Bit of a spooky option there. We do have our second nano bomb, which has completely whiffed in all senses of the word. That's alright, because we are the frickin' strong. Okay. Yep. Good luck pathing to me in the sky, Mr. Bear. Okay. Easy peasy. I think it's teleporter time. No use dilly-dallying around. Uh-oh. I forgot we had multiple jumps. That messes with our air momentum a bit. And I hope it doesn't mess with our trajectory too much, but it looks like we're fine. You actually don't have air control if you are using one of those geysers. So if you use mobility skills or extra jumps, you can't change your trajectory. So you need to be a bit careful because it can rocket you off the platform. Okay, well, Crown Accumulator is not the easiest thing to use on Magma Worm. So I suppose we'll have to rely on our wits and our kits and our 5 reds to get us through this trial. Whoa. Whoa. It's okay. Get out of here. Ooh, that was a nice strong hit. Nice. Let the Tesla coil do some work. 500, 100, there it is. Yo, oh, I thought it was a yellow, but it was just the way that the Magma Worm tinted the screen. Because I have yet to get the yellow from the Magma Worm, and that's the one I want to see the most, so. Alright, test the foil. Clean up in a box. Yeah, let's make these head stomper particles. Enemies? Oh, there's enemies. Goodbye, enemies. Ah. Yeah, go get him, fireworks. Okay. And here we are, once again. This is the second time I've been to commencement with Artificer. Oh, I love the way the lighting effects work here. With the jetpack lighting up the coat. The effective contrast between the orange of the jetpack flames and the blue of the head stompers. I don't know, I just love this new stage so much. I want to let it speak for itself, but I am a YouTube commentator. What am I, if not commentating? I'm just a guy at that point. And then you have to grapple with my mortality. My human problems. And that's no fun. You know, reminding ourselves of our own mortality is not a fun time for anyone, really. Hey. Okay, well, you can just stay back there if you want. I'm not complaining. Come on. Good enough. Wow, Katara's band. Katara's band is so strong. God, we tick for 65 with our flamethrower. Ouchie, hoochie. That was like a 300 damage shot from one of those things. Ooh, nice direct. Let's go. Suck a little bit of health from our missile drone. Yeah, it seems a bit odd that Mired Urn is the only non-lunar item with a downside. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, come on! Dios! Okay, you know what? I don't have to fight any of you. I'm an artificer, I get to cheat. So, I'll see you guys over there. God, the sound on that is crazy. So this might be able to get me all the way over there. It's gonna take a sec, though. The way the FOV works, it doesn't look like we're getting any closer, really, but we definitely are. Bit of a yawn. God, this song is so good. Just the way the songs on the soundtrack Crescendo are is very good. The way Chris composes there, it flows very nicely. You know, it's got sort of a lead-in and a climax and a conclusion, and all that sort of thing. Sounds very good. I love the soundtrack. What? I guess my missile drone killed something. Good job, missile drones. I guess, because all their projectiles have lead, my missile drone's natural want to strafe around them, pestering them with missiles, has made them quite effective at, killing specifically the enemies in this room, or in this stage. What do we get? Another corpse bloom. What do we get? Nothing. What do we get? Nothing. Do we still have a chrono bauble, or was that last run? We don't have a chrono bauble. Uh-oh. That's a bit of a shame. And honestly, I don't think we want anything. Like, I guess we could go exchange for some reds. In fact, yeah, that is an interesting conundrum. Because the final boss steals our items, we could, if we wanted to, crunch all of our good items into these cauldrons to give them less items when we do the boss fight. Which is quite an intriguing trade-off, especially because quite a few of these items won't apply to the boss because they don't do the things to activate them. They don't really jump, and if they did, they wouldn't be able to use Hopu feathers, I imagine. And, you know, all of the things that interact with leveling up and activating teleporters and activating interactables and things like that is obviously off the table. Ooh, yeah, both of these Kajara's bands, Kajara's band is freaking scary, in terms of the damage that it can deal. So, we will want to keep an eye out for that. Kobe? No, not quite. Great, we don't take fall damage, so I shouldn't be worried about that. Yeah, take 2 to the face, dummy. Oh, there's that stun grenade coming in handy. No. Alright, well, ready as we'll ever be, right? Let's go. I think I do want to use the Praeon Accumulator right as they get up, right as he spawns. Come on. Oh yeah, right in the noggin. Yeah, lots of things Mithrix does will leave him completely standing still for a second or two. So, we can use that to our advantage. But man, the movement when they're actually moving is so dramatic. It's okay. Like, we can stay in the air forever. Ah. Should have released it right as they were done. The attack animation, but the last might be worse. Okay, that hit me, but not too hard. And this attack is just nothing, because we're Artificer. Right, we can freeze him. Well, we could, a little bit. Maybe it's only during certain attacks. Uh-oh, there it is. Oh, we can so get him. Okay, we've got 5 seconds until we can freeze him again, but he's definitely below the threshold. Let's get him after this. Come on. Come here. Get fucked. Okay. Add time. As we've established, we are a little bit scared of the aerial guys, so I suppose we should get rid of them first. Although the attacks that the grounded guys do are more devastating on average. These aerial guys have some kind of big charge move that's quite dangerous. Ah, move it. Whoa, there it is. Ouchie. This machine gun, that's fine. It's those big balls, dude. Ouchie. Okay. Now it's just these grounded guys. They're no trouble. Freeze. Flamethrower. Flamethrower, boys. I love that skill. Come on. Slow and steady, you know. We can stay out of their range. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! I thought so. Alright, now comes the hard part. Oh, if only that hit. Okay, yep. So this is the same as the first phase for now. But we want to get rid of the ads as soon as we can. Oh my god! So much damage. Okay. We need to be careful though. Okay. Is that voice line indicate an attack? Or is it just something that happens? Okay, this is gonna be the spooky. Pretty sure anyway. No, not quite. There's a pretty spooky AoE pattern. It might be at a health threshold, maybe 50%. Oh, that's it. We're dead. Yep. That's a really scary AoE set. That's a shame. Alright, well, I think that's all we're going to have time for today. We had two really solid Artificer runs, and I think that's good enough. I'm doing pretty alright, honestly. We're getting to the final boss fairly consistently. It's just a matter of getting him down. Either way, if my gameplay and or commentary improved your day even a little bit, I would like you to use the avenues YouTube has given you, the like, comment, and subscribe buttons to tell me that I'm doing a good job, boost my ego a little bit, and let me know I'm doing something right. Make sure to give your pets a little bit of extra love for me, and I will see you next time.